I'm live now. All right. This Hangout is on air. It's live. Let me see what's keeping from says post. I just posted it in the group. All right. So there is the link right there. You should be able to click on that and we should be able to hang out. Tell me if you can do that. It says that I'm live. Oh, you guys can see my whole messy office. Lord Jesus, nobody wants to see all that. All right, so let me know if you guys get the Google on air right here, if that works for you. All right, I've lost some folks. We're gonna see if that works. All right, let's see. Hopefully that works for you guys. Let me see if anybody's over on Hangouts. We got one viewer. The thing about Google Hangouts on air is that I can't see you guys. You guys can't chat with me. Hold on. There's the chat. Okay, so the group chat's over there. Okay, so let's see. I'm in. Okay, so Lisa says she's in. Hey, LaTanya. Okay, so what we did was I jumped over here on Google Hangouts. So for any of you guys that want to get on, we are over on Google Hangouts. I put a link in the group. So in the group, she said it shows in YouTube. So it shows in YouTube. It shows, I'm in. It shows in YouTube, not Google Hangout. Okay. We got 2 viewers. Can you guys see me chatting? I'm about to type a message and I want to know. So that's me chatting. Can you guys chat with me over here on this side? So those of you that have Google or YouTube, if you guys go into the Facebook group, hey Tamesia, if you guys go into the Facebook group, you can click on the link for Google Hangout. Right now we have 2 viewers on. Whoever is on, can you guys group chat with me right here? Can we still keep group chatting going on this side? Do you guys see how to group chat? If you click this button right here, it will open up the group chat for you. Just another piece of technology. If not, then we can try a blab again. But I don't know what is going on with my technology tonight. Technology is not trying to be my friend. Lisa, can you chat with me over there? What I'm going to also do, I'm going to see if I can get Blab to be a participant here. Or Zoom rooms. Yeah, Blab is still saying something is wrong. We'll be back soon. Okay. Oh, we got 4 viewers. We got 4 viewers. Can you guys chat with me? I'm trying to see if you guys can actually communicate with me when I'm in a hangout like this. Or no. IM me or talk to me in the Facebook group and tell me if you can chat with me. Because I really want this to be an actual Google Hangout so that we can talk to each other and go back and forth. You know what I'm going to do? This is what I'm going to do. Copy. I'm going to bring you guys in. Hold on. I'm going to give you guys a different link. I'm going to bring you guys onto my Google post. If you're in front of your camera, if you are actually sitting at your camera in front of your camera, I just sent you guys the Google Hangout link. That's not going to work. Hold on. Delete that post. That's so weird that it's taking you guys over there. I did a Hangouts on air. Hold on one second. Let me see something real fast. Google. I don't know why technology is refusing to be my friend tonight. Profile.
It's called triangular fibrocartilage complex.
Where did that come from?
Or TFCC.
Huh?
Who's talking to me?
TFCC or triangular fibrocartilage complex. It's the cartilage in between the wrist and shit. But like, right where it's at, right where it's
Okay.
at, right there.
All right, perfect. Okay, you guys, here it is. This is what you do. This is what you do. If you have Google Plus, if you have a Google Plus page, go to my Google Plus page, because on my Google Plus page, you can tap on the Google Hangout.
Yeah, I have like a knot. You know when you bend your wrist, where like the curve is? Like right when I bend mine, there's a knot on there. And I forgot what it's called. Yeah. Yeah, that's exactly what it is. And they say it normally is not supposed to hurt.
Lisa? Lisa, are you there?
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can. Can you
I'm
hear
sorry.
me?
Let me mute.
I'm like, I can hear you. Okay. All right. So hold on a second. I think I figured out how we can do this. If you go to, you hear Lisa talking to me, Sia? So if you go to your Google Hangout, go find me at Lene Jabet. If you go to my profile page and you click on this Google Plus right here, not the YouTube one, but the Google Plus. The Google Plus one right there, it will take you to the actual Hangout on Air. Again, this is a lot to have to go through just to have a conversation. But that's the Hangout on Air. So let me see if I can put this over there. Let me see if that works. Oh gosh. Okay, just hit 97 attendees who speed so that's a quick line break. Perfect. All right. Yeah. I don't really know what to say about tonight's situation. I'm here. Yes, sorry, I forgot to mute. Okay, so she's there. 4 viewers. This is the most ridiculous thing ever. We need the link to your Google Plus, Lene Jabet. Do you have that? Yeah, let me see if I can copy Mobile Tribe discussion. Paste. Post. That's the link, but it's coming up as sign in to Google accounts. The devil, girl, why does the devil hate me tonight? Why is the devil on me tonight? Like for real, I can't get Blab to work. I can't get Google Hangout to work. I can't get Periscope to work. Nothing is my friend tonight. All right, this is what we're about to do, you guys. This is what we're about to do.
You know what, Lene? That sign into Google link does work. That's how I got to you.
Which one? The very first one?
Yeah, the sign into Google, it actually worked. So it says sign in Google accounts. When they click on that, and once they sign in with theirs, that's how I got in.
It will let you, okay.
Yeah.
And it usually doesn't come up like that. I wonder why it's coming up that way. Usually it will put like the information. This whole live YouTube thing is new. I just clicked the link she just posted. We need to link, okay. The other thing I'm thinking we can do is this. This is, the other thing I'm thinking I'm gonna do is calendar, is make this a, oh, Tracy sent me a message on Hangouts. Hold on, let me see. Tracy wants to chat, accept. Tracy wants to, okay. The other thing I'm thinking to do is going to a copy, is doing a whatchamacallit. Were you able to get in, Tamesia? It says we have 6 viewers. Can you guys hear me? Okay, so we have 6 viewers. Okay. Okay. I'm recording and talking. Okay, so this is what we're going to do. about to change the game. Oh, gone good. You guys are not gonna be able to hear me probably. Nope, not in. Okay. We're gonna take this, we're gonna make this a conference call. Like, I'm not gonna let technology keep me from talking about what I wanna talk about. So I'm gonna make this a conference call. I'm gonna tell you guys what the number is. Yes, I hear you via the YouTube link. You can hear me, but you can't see me. 562 0. Oh crap. 0022. What's the number? Post. Okay. 700-363-196. Okay. So I hear you and see perfect. Okay, so Jamie, you can hear me and see me perfectly on Google Hangouts. Post the YouTube link. Okay. So the YouTube link and the Google Hangouts link are both in the Facebook group. Here's the YouTube link right here in the Facebook group. Here is the, what is this? The Google Hangouts link. They're both in the YouTube, they're both in the group. Sean Heineman tagged me in a post. It does video too. I don't know how to use the video. All right, so this is what we're going to do. Because what has happened now is I have some folks on, okay, Katani is in. Jamie says she got the link from YouTube. So Katani's now inside the group with us. So you guys, I do know the link works. Click on the link. Katani is there. And once you get in, you can chat with me. So click on the link click on the Google link. See Katani's in? You guys see that? I got 5 viewers. If you click on the link that says Google Hangout, you can actually hang out with me and chit chat to me right here. Okay, we're getting there. We're getting there slowly, but we're getting there. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Yeah, technology. Why does technology want to beat me up tonight? The whole reason why I went to Periscope and Blab was because Google Hangout wasn't my friend, and here I am. Technology has pushed me back to Google Hangouts. All right, let me see what's going on. Blab is still not working. Let's see. Blab is still not working. Okay, so Tamisia's on Google Hangouts. Yes, we're getting there. We're getting there. We're getting there. Okay, Tamisia's here. Amy Robinson says she got the Facebook link. Hey, Tamisia!
Hey, can you hear me?
I can hear you
Hi.
and I can see you. Okay. Anybody else coming over here? So
My
if
hair
not,
is wilding out.
it doesn't. It's cool. It's cool. If you put your microphone on mute, you'll be good to go. All right, Jamie is on mute. We have 5 viewers. Katani said her camera's off. That's fine. Just mute your microphone. Latanya, are you coming over here at her best? We're waiting for at her best, and then I think we can go ahead and start rocking and rolling. Man, the things we got to do to be successful around this piece. I love that picture of you, Tamisia. I love that red hair. Jamie is there.
Thank you, thank you.
Okay, so Lisa, it is a conspiracy, Lisa. See, now we got our chat back. That's why I wanted to be able to talk to you guys.
Thanks,
So
Lene.
Awesome. Jamie, I got the link from Facebook. I don't know how that camera thing works. What camera thing? Jamie, look, click on the Google, click on the Google link, not the YouTube link. You can turn your camera off, so you don't have to be on camera, like Katani did. That way you can talk to me in the chat. All right. All right, all right, all right. So we'll give it 1 more minute. I'm going to see if Latanya's coming in, and then let me see who's on Facebook. It says no viewers. Am I still on Periscope? I don't think so. Yep. Okay. Tamisia said yep. Okay, I must be because you still up. There goes Jamie. Okay. Jamie's there. Tracy's there. Periscope.
Oh.
Hi.
Hi.
I'm trying. Yep. Okay. Tamisha said yep. If you want to mute your you can mute your microphone if you want to, Jamie, or you can go on no camera if you want to, whatever you want to do. Jamie's there. Tracy's there. Periscope. But you want to mute it because I'm getting my echo back. Yeah. Okay. Tamisha said
Okay.
okay, good. Everybody mute your microphones. Okay, perfect. So I had you come in here because now we can chat on the right-hand side. Mute it. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Okay. So, somebody's not muted. Who's not muted? Katani? Katani? There you go. Okay, perfect. All right. Okay. So now everybody's unmute. And so we're all here. High fives to you guys. Light skin high fives as if we were on Blab, even though we're not on Blab. I'm putting my phone like this and see if I can still see myself. Okay. So I wanted you guys to be here because I need you guys to be able to chat back. I need to have some feedback. Hold on 1 second. Before I jump into this, let me see where Latanya is at because I know she was having some problems. Let me just see what she has going on real fast. I'm on the YouTube link. Is that where you want to stay? Is that where you want to stay? Thank you. Let me tag her to the YouTube link. Here it is, at Latanya. Dr. Boyce is funny. Okay. All right. So here we go. So Latanya's. Hopefully Latanya's coming in, and once she does, then we can probably come down off of here. So, okay. But if not, she's at least listening. She can key and she can hear us. So here is what I want to talk to you guys about tonight. Finally, now that I've got you guys. I don't like my camera. Hold on. Okay. So tonight's thing is what's keeping you from success, and then how can I help? So I had a meetup today. I'm sorry that my desk is a mess. Like you guys usually can't see all this stuff at my desk, right? Like what is? How do you guys? My desk is a little bit messy. You're signing out of Periscope. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and take Periscope down so I can stop holding my phone. So we're done with Periscope. Really though? Let me turn it off. Okay, there we go. All right. Yay! Okay, so I want to talk to you guys about what's keeping you from success. I had a meetup today. Actually, yesterday, I'm in the process of having my copy rewritten. And one of the things that I was talking to my copy editor about is what do I do? And so I was explaining it to her, and I made reference and mention about this one person who I really like, who I follow, who I wanted to be very similar to. And when I said that, she gave me one of Jamie's replies, like. And I was like, how do you feel about that? And she was like, well, what do you know about her? And I was like, you know what? I like her style a lot, but everybody that I know that has taken her course has said that it's very surfacey. She was like, exactly. She's like, she teaches on the surface. She's like, she doesn't dive deep into everything. And so as I'm talking to her and I'm telling her what I do and what I enjoy and what my passion is, she was like, you know what you do, Lene? She's like, you tell the how. She was like, everybody's running around paying for the what. What am I doing? What am I doing wrong? What could I be doing better? What is it that I need? What? And it's all the stuff that you know. You go to a conference and they tell you what. You're not doing your social media good. Your website's not right. You're not doing this. You're not doing that. And that's the stuff. That's the what. Okay, so you told me what I'm not doing right. Tell me what I need to do better, right? And so people always are handing out the what, but not the how. And she was like, you deliver on how. She's like, you take people through the how process. And she's like, and that's what separates you and makes you better than that person. She was like, so stop looking at that person. She was like, talk about and do the things that you know that you can do and what you're passionate about. And so I was like, okay, that makes good sense, the how. And then today I had a Black Entrepreneurs Striving Together meetup, and we were talking about technology. and I was going through some different things, and I was walking the fellas through some different stuff, and they were like, oh my gosh, they were just like, you do a really good job of telling us how to get this stuff done. And so, of course, my light bulb went off again. I was like, I just had this conversation on the how. So when I came home, I started writing out some different things on. Zave, will you bring me my notebook out the kitchen? So when I came home, I started writing down some stuff on the how. How can I better help entrepreneurs? What is keeping entrepreneurs from success? And how can I help them? What are the how things that people are missing? How to write a business plan, how to do their SWOT analysis, how to, thank you, Pooh, how to, somebody just IM me, how to, Latanya Jackson, accept. How to, hold on, she's calling me on the inside. Latanya is. Oh gosh, I can't take your call. Okay. Hold on one second. Latanya is trying to get in, but she can't. Let me do like this. Paste. Okay. What can we? So then I'm sitting there thinking, what can I do to help individuals with their how, right? Because that's really what you guys want to know. How to do XYZ. Laugh out loud. Let me get her the direct link. Oh, you got it. Okay, yes. How? Yeah, that's really what you guys want to know, right? The how. So I was like, okay. So I sat down and I started writing out some different things. You know, we just finished 31 days like a mogul. I'm like, okay, let me do a 7-day thing. Let me do a 14-day thing. Let me do a 30-day thing. And I started writing them out. Hey, Latanya. So I sat down and I started writing out. Put your computer on mute. I'm like, okay, let me do a step.
Okay, I gotta figure out how to mute it. Okay, I think this fits.
Yep, you're good. Okay. And so I started writing out this list on, you know, what is it that people want to know? What is it that the people want to learn? And so I started writing my own list, right? Business plan, SWOT analysis, strategic plan, operations. And then I was like, you know what? Let me do one step better, because I learn from myself. I take my own advice and I do the things that I say. So I was thinking, I was like, you know what? I have my own market segment. I'm going to ask them, what is it that they want to know how to do? Where are they struggling? What's holding them back? What's keeping them from being successful? So then that's when I was like, you know, I'm going to talk to you guys. I want to know, what is it that you want to know? The next thing that we do, so for example, I'm playing with a success portrait, right? So I'm in the process of writing our next thing, which is writing our success plan. I don't know what I'm going to call it yet. I think it's going to be a success portrait. And so I've been playing with that. What does success look like to you? And we're going to go through a process of writing our success portrait. And then why is that important? It's important because how do you know what you're working towards? Number one. And then two, how will you know when you reach it? So one of the next things that we'll be doing is writing our success portrait. So we know what our picture looks like. We know what our success plan should be. When you get there, you should be able to recognize, oh my God, I attained these things. So that's one of the things that I'm going to be putting into our social media planning, like stuff that we can talk about. Hey, Takenya, will you put your microphone on mute for me, darling? Can you put it on mute? Yes. Okay. So that's what I want. That's why I wanted to make sure we can actually talk to each other, is because I want to hear from you guys, what is it that you need? What do you want us to be talking about? What's important to you? What's keeping you from being successful? What tools, training, techniques, plan, strategic plan, processes? So we can talk about processes. Okay, so let me write this down. Now, we can do one at a time. One person at a time can actually unmute themselves and speak if they want to. You don't have to have your microphone, I'm sorry, you don't have to have your computer on to speak. You can speak without your camera. You can speak without your camera. So if you want to speak, you can speak. You don't have to have your camera on. So Jamie, unmute yourself, and we'll start with you since you threw processes up there. There is a delay, just so you guys know.
Hello, can you hear me?
Hello!
Is that a yes?
So what would you like us to talk about? So you said processes. What kind of things on how-to process, or what about processes would you like us to cover through our social meetings?
I need, and I've been meaning to talk to you about this for a while. I need somebody to tell me what I am supposed to do every morning when I get up. Because if they don't, if I don't know what I'm doing every morning when I get up, I will not do anything all day. Or I will be distracted, or something of less importance will get done. I need processes set badly.
Okay.
I know how to market. I know what I'm supposed to do. I don't know when I'm supposed to do it. I mean, when there's an onboarding process when I get a new client. Everybody goes through all these different steps. I need to manage that better because I have it all in my head. But, when I start bringing more people on and as I grow, they don't know what's going on in my head. So, that needs to be documented, I guess. It just needs to become official.
Okay. I'm writing it down. A daily documented plan. I need a documented official daily plan of action. All right. Woo! Light skin high five as if we was on Blab. All right, so that's good. So we'll start with that. Anything else?
Yeah, but I'll leave it there.
We'll start there. All right, go ahead and put yourself back on mute. To Kenya, you want to go next? I see you with your notebook out. Okay, go ahead. Come on.
Hey, let me mute this TV real quick. I'm sorry, D. I'm sorry, husband. I'm sorry. It's DVR. We can watch it.
I said, what's up?
Lene says, "What's up?" She says, "What's?"
Y'all interrupting my show.
He says, "Y'all are interrupting his show."
How you doing?
He says, "How you doing?" He's watching Blackish. But I won. Mama, move, boy. I won this in a contest. It's called the Studio Planner. Let me see. But what it is it's a breakdown, and you can take the same thing and model it and craft it. But it's an evergreen kind of thing. You can start anywhere in it. It's got all the months in there. You know how you were talking about you can repurpose things?
Mm-hmm.
So it was very thorough. Like, I just got it in the mail today. And the lady's based out of Australia. But it starts off with, how to use the planner. But it's got a wrap-up of your last year. And then it goes into further detail, what you hope to achieve and so on. And then it goes into like a studio snapshot. Now, this is specific to people who own businesses in the arts. However, this can be adapted to us all. So the detail it goes into is like how many students you started with, how many new students enrolled, how many students you had at the end of the year, and they give you a way to calculate your retention. What you spent on marketing, unique website visitors, Facebook likes, YouTube channel visitors, what your revenue was, what your expenses were, personal income. It's very, very thorough, and that's just like page 5 in this thing.
Okay.
So maybe something like this could be crafted for us as business owners, where it be an evergreen kind of thing. You just turn any month. Okay, I just turned to May, week 3. What are your 3 most important tasks this week? These are the things we have to have happen. And then there's a hot tip of the week. Perfection is overrated. Be prolific. It's tempting to be held back, wanting things to be perfect, but our aim here is to market your studio prolifically. Get the word out as much as you can without seeking perfection. So that goes, you can, like, declarations could be there.
Okay. And where did you get that from?
This lady called Chantel Dewfield, and I know I messed that up.
It's okay.
But she.
Will you email me that link to that?
Yeah, absolutely.
Or inbox it to me?
Yeah.
All right.
Okay, I'm gonna let him get back to. He looking at me funny,
Yeah,
so I'm gonna
go
let
ahead.
this
You
man
go.
have
You
his
go.
blankets. He don't ask for much. He don't ask for much.
Good. Okay, Lisa, you want in?
So my thing is I need assistance with being able to attract more contributing writers from different areas.
Okay, so I'm gonna write this down as guest bloggers or guest contributors. Guest contributors. How to get guest contributors.
Yeah.
All right.
A lot of work.
Huh?
That's my main thing because I come up with, I have all kinds of topics which will make for excellent articles, but I don't have the time to sit and write them all myself. I love to write, but I'm also writing 2 more books at the same time, so I don't have all that time.
Okay, got it. I wrote that down.
Thank you.
You're welcome, Julio. Tamicia, you want in? Are you there, Micia? Okay, I will come back to Tamicia. I'm here. Do you want to speak? Not ready yet. Okay. Latanya, you want to unmute? Do you want to speak?
Sure. Can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. I guess my biggest thing right now is balance, 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 balance. I can't say it enough. I feel like I'm going in 10 different directions at one time. So I'm having difficulty. I get it's kind of piggybacking off of Jamie. I have so much to do in a day, and it's like, yeah, when do I do point A? When do I do B? When do I do C? And just try to balance everything so that I have time to do the things that are of importance for that particular day. I guess balance. I mean, it's just balance. I really don't even know how to really put it into terms or words.
Time management? No. Productivity? Is it time management, productivity?
Yeah.
Okay.
Definitely right now.
Okay.
'Cause I want to do everything and I can't do
Right?
it.
But you know, so if we talk about everything has to get done, but you don't have to do everything.
Right.
Let's do everything. Okay, so you want to know how to get that balance.
And I didn't get a chance while I got you live. I didn't get a chance to wear my shirt because it was so cold. It was -23. And
-23?
-23 in New York. And oh my goodness, I had hot, have you ever seen those little, what they call them, hot hands? I had them in my gloves. I had them in my shoes. I had them in my back pockets, my side pockets, because we're ladies, in my bra. I was trying to stay warm.
Yes. Lord have mercy.
It was cold, but and also we couldn't do anything with like we're just backstage, so there was never a time. I brought the shirt with me to the events to say, okay, like after my show, I'm gonna change into my shirt, but it was so beyond cold, so it was like, no way I could get the shirt in. I was so kind of disappointed about that. I was like, no.
Oh, it's okay.
But it's okay. September, we got them.
Yes. We good.
Cause it's gonna be hot then.
Yes, and we'll have some more new designs by then. I got a really cool summer shirt I'm gonna do, like a tank top that says "Talk Mogul to Me." So it's like, it's kind of cool, especially if the summertime. It's gonna be flirty.
Mm-hmm.
I got some other stuff I'm gonna be pulling out too. So we'll have a couple of different designs and shirts and opportunities to wear stuff.
Okay.
Oh, all right. Thank you, my dear. I got you. Who am I missing? Katani. You coming in, Katani?
Hi guys.
What up, boo?
I'm a little mad right now. It's like I'm missing my profile picture won't show up.
Aw.
But
Not the blue guy.
I need to regroup. Actually, I lost a major part of my business, which is my sales team, unfortunately. There was an issue with the sales manager, and he was the one who brought the team on.
Mm-hmm.
And because of that issue with him, that sales team is going to, him and the team is going to be on their way out. And that's one of my main ways of getting new business. So in order for me to continue, I'm going to have to regroup and, for the time being, find alternate ways of getting new business so I've been networking like crazy. But also implement a new team on that end.
So lost the team. You have to bring on a new team.
All the designers and the marketers, but can't do anything with designers without the sales.
Okay. So regroup. Lost a major part of your business. So what does it look like when you lose your team? Have to bring on a new team. So when you say regroup, what do you have outside of the team? What else are you regrouping? What else do you have to bring back together, refocus?
Well, regroup in terms of, I freaked out a little bit because, it's like, where am I going to get new business from? But, so personally regroup, I should say, I guess. But,
I think that's good. A personal regroup when you're chucking along and everything's going well, and then all of a sudden it comes to a complete halt, or you get thrown a left hand or a curveball. How do you regroup from that mentally and professionally?
Exactly, because I don't want to, I can't let the rest of my team know that business may cease soon, or I don't necessarily want to let the rest of my team know that business may cease soon. So I just want to be able to regroup and find some new people, some reputable people, because that was a foul on my part, unfortunately. But
all right, well, we'll be definitely talking about that. I think that's a good one. I think that, and I think it's a situation that people go through that they are not prepared for. So I think that that's a great thing to address, so that if somebody else has to deal with that, they can already have thought it through. A contingency plan. That's what it is. Contingency.
okay, I couldn't find the words.
Contingency. Awesome. Okay. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you.
Uh-huh. Tamesia, you want to jump on yet, or no? You're good. You don't have
Okay,
to. Okay,
yeah, I'll. Oh, it doesn't matter. Yeah, I fixed the hair a little bit. Anyway, just for you guys. Don't judge me. I've basically been working from home all day, so I didn't have any incentive to look like a real human being, sadly enough.
Some days like, I'm sorry, y'all, but this is what I look like today.
Yeah, basically. Look, I don't want to talk about them eyebrows, but because like what's happening up here, it's not right. But yeah, so basically, I am developing my 90-day. I mean, I'm already delivering it, but I'm developing my my 90-day coaching experience for my clients right now. Oh, I'm getting like 2 different sets of audio. Yeah. Okay, but anyway, so I'm developing that now.
Tracy, put your microphone on mute.
Okay. Awesome. Yeah, so I am developing that now, and I guess basically where I need support or help is in terms of getting momentum and marketing it on a bigger scale, because I basically am already getting clients from my local community, and that's kind of how I've been working, and that's been working well for me. But I would like to like put some systems in place to automate it and scale it up a little bit. Yeah, so that's basically it.
All right, I have momentum. How to market on a bigger how to market on a bigger scale, thinking outside the box, systems, and scale up.
Yeah, pretty much.
That's
yeah.
It. Perfect. We can work with that.
Yep.
Okay, cool. This is all stuff I know how to do. Just making sure it's like, look, yep, I can do that. Yep, we got that. Cool. All right. Thank you so much. So, Miss Tracy, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I am doing good, thank you. So, what we're talking about tonight is I take the ladies through some stuff that I've been dealing with regards to what's next for Mogulvation. Like, what are we going to talk about next? We did the 31 days like a mogul. I like having a series like that, so I want to keep doing series, whether it's 5 days where we talk about this or 2 weeks where we talk about that. And so I'm kind of organizing my thoughts. I was organizing my thoughts on what I wanted to talk about. And then I decided to take my own medicine and say, you know what? Let me tap my market segment. What is it that you guys need? Where is it? What's keeping you from being successful? I'm hearing a lot of people talking about this is what you need to do. This is, what you need to do, what you're not doing right, but never the how. How am I supposed to do this? How do I put a plan in place? How do I put a process in place? How do I do these things, right? The how is important. So I'm asking the ladies, as I'm preparing and I'm writing out my plan and what I'm going to talk about, what actually do you guys really need? Like, what do you really want to hear when we have our periscopes and we have our blabs, so that I can make sure that they're impactful and you're actually getting something out of them. So right now on our list we have tell me what I am supposed to do every morning when I get up, what's important, what's the prop, give me some processes. I know what I'm supposed to do. I don't know when I'm supposed to do it. I need a documented official daily plan of action. We looked at a studio planner. We talked about how to get guest contributors or make partnerships with other writers on your blog. Balance feels like going in 10 different directions. So much to do in a day. When do I do A, B, and C? Time management, productivity. Want to do everything. We talked about regrouping, refocusing from a personal and professional area. What happens if you lose a major part of your business? How do you how to create a contingency plan? We talked about momentum, marketing on a bigger scale, thinking outside the box, putting systems in place, and how to scale up. Is there anything that you feel is keeping you from being successful, or something that you want to know how to do?
As in our conversation this past weekend about what to be able to charge,
pricing,
my potential clients, and not to price myself too low. I'm still just stuck on, making sure I get good clarity in where I'm trying to go. I have a couple businesses, and so I just want to make sure I'm not doing too much and just concentrate on the one and then get the other ones back up and running again as well. But pricing is my biggest thing. I give too many discounts, and I got to be able to eat as well. So.
Oh, girl, don't let Jane hear you say discounts.
I do. Well, I mean, my main source comes from ministry marketing, and church folks want discounts. So.
And somehow you do that is you build the discount into your rate. So if your rate is normally $35, then you do it for $50 and give them a $15 discount. So you're still at your $35. If your rate is usually $60, then you bill it for $75 and get a $15 discount. So they got the discount. So Jamie's really good about talking about building in your discount, or building. It's called a pricing buffer, right? So you put your buffer into your price. That's how you give a discount. When you go shopping, or especially at Christmas time, you go into a store and you think that you're about to get a 40% off. You be like, wait a minute, I was just in the store and this shirt was $24.95 last week. Now it's 40% off, but the regular price is $35. Like, wait, what the hell? That's a buffer. So they can give you a discount if you take the price up. But you feel
okay, I'm writing it down. So you see me, I'm writing it down.
So that's the kind of stuff I want to make sure. So that's what I'm writing. What should we be talking about? So we want to be talking about pricing. I got a solution for your pricing. Jamie has a solution for your pricing. No discounts. Yep, we need to eat too, though. That's exactly. So we'll have that pricing discussion. Some of these types, though, will be blabs. So maybe we'll do a thing on pricing. Pricing is like a one-day thing. I don't even know if we need to make that a long one, but maybe pricing will be a blab, because that one creates more dialogue. So some of these will be periscopes. I'm not going to do the everyday thing, though. I'm not going to do the periscopes in the morning and the blabs in the night. Most of these are going to be periscopes. If we feel like there's enough engagement, then I will do a blab type of a thing. But my goal is to Periscope daily because that's the easiest for me to do, and then to do a blab once a week. So depending on what we talk about that week on Periscope, we'll include a blab on that topic as well. So the goal is to try to keep a topic a week so we stay consistent in what we're talking about that week. In case I tell you something to do on Monday or Tuesday, we can follow back up on it on Wednesday. How did it work? Who used it? Who tried it? And then we'll blab about it that week. So 5 days of whatever we're talking about and then a blab on it so that we can get that in and out the seat type of engagement, kind of like this. Google Hangout could have been a blab or Periscope except for their technology sucks. So it cannot, but because right now we have what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You can have 80 people in here, 90 people in here, whatever we have coming in and out of our blabs, and getting you guys all in the seats and how the screen jumps and everything. So it would not have worked, but I think that having the blabs, they do work. I think that they, I like them because I like being able to see you guys. I like to be able to see you guys' face, and I like that you guys get to hear and see each other as we're having the conversation. So the night that we talk about pricing, definitely Jamie's going to get in. She's really good at creating prices. She takes my prices up all the time. She's like, Lene, you are charging not enough. You do not charge enough money. Her and Angela, they get on me because I always come through with like a crazy price because I be trying to meet the people. They be like, no. So yes, pricing. We're gonna definitely have that pricing discussion. And even like what I was telling you, another good tip is create that pricing sheet. There is nothing better than having a pricing sheet. Did you do that?
I took it to the meeting and accepted my pricing. It was awesome. It made me. Like the consciousness of really having to go beyond how I felt. It's like, oh, I'm charging too much. But my skill was worth what I did the upcharging, so.
And he accepted it. And he said, okay.
And that's my new pricing sheet from now on now, so I'm sending out to all my clients.
Hey, if one person to pay it, 2 people to pay it.
You're right.
Right?
You're right. I just gotta get over the emotion. That's it, the emotion of it.
Because what happened is once you start declaring a certain price, once you start declaring a certain rate, and you start realizing that you're worth it, you won't work for less.
Right.
But before you start telling somebody what you're worth, you kind of just you're worth it, but you're not sure if other people know you're worth it, and that's usually where that's usually where our subconscious mind and our self-doubt comes in with our pricing. We know what we're worth. That's why we wrote the price down in the first place. But we don't know if the person we're sitting with knows that's our worth. So it's our job to let them know, no, I am, that's the price. That's what I'm worth.
Yes.
Hell,
Thank you for making me get out of my shell and do it.
Yes. What did Lisa say? Lisa, no discounts. Yep, we need the E2. That's exactly what I do. Premium pricing is the way to go. It took me a long time to move beyond discounting my value. Big lesson. Teresa said, I'm hearing an echo. Lisa said, if your services are Rolls-Royce quality, don't charge Chevy prices. Ha! And
that's right.
All right, so I'm going to take this list. I cannot stand with you guys long. It was supposed to be a 9 o'clock to 9:20, 9:30 blab that ended up turning into a 10:16 p.m. conversation, and I'm supposed to be helping my son with math homework tonight. So, come on, Kenya. I see you.
He's snapping at me. Okay, anyway. My question was, could we have a way to find out, like a checklist? You remember those old, those seasoned books where like you go through a checklist and if this is your choice, then if the answer is yes, go here. If the answer is no, go here. Then you go off and do something else. We need one of those so you can figure out, should you form yourself? Should you remain like a sole proprietorship? Should you choose an LLC? Should you become formed as a nonprofit? Something to that effect.
I'm a little bit hesitant to do that only because that's almost a legal type of a thing.
Oh.
And I wouldn't give legal advice. So we are going to have Lawrence Jackson come in and talk to us about corporate compliance, LLC, incorporating, things of that nature. And even when he comes in, I'm going to make sure that I do a disclaimer that he is not a lawyer, but he can give you advice. I can tell you what I did and what my beliefs are. But when it comes to picking the right compliance formation for your business, I definitely would tell somebody to, if you don't know, research and talk to someone. I can tell you what I did. I can tell you why I did it, but you have to know what's good for your business. Why? I wouldn't want to tell somebody that. V? Can I mute that person? Oh, I can. Look at that. I have power. Okay. So that would be my only thing. I am going to, I'm going to have Lawrence talk to us about corporate compliance, but I'm also going to have an actual lawyer come in and talk to us so that we can ask those questions, so that we actually can get some legal advice in that situation. I think that would be cool. We can have a real lawyer come in and talk to us. Tell your husband stop telling jokes while I'm talking to Kenya.
He fussing. He'll be fine.
Okay.
He said, I'm not gonna turn this TV on mute no more. You better go on upstairs.
Oh God. All right, you guys. So I'm not going to keep you guys long. Expect that you guys will be seeing a rollout and how this is going to work probably by Monday. Again, I wrote down what I thought you guys were going to talk. We're going to talk about business plan. We're going to talk about these things. And I was like, wait a minute. What do they want to talk about? Like, what do they need? Let me see what you guys want to talk about. Because I think that's going to be way more impactful than me telling you the stuff you should know. Like, I'm still going to talk about the stuff you should know. We are still going to talk about a business plan. We are going to still talk about strategic plan. We are still going to do a SWOT analysis. There are things that we still are going to do, but I also want to make sure that I am integrating the stuff that you actually want and the stuff that you actually need, because I think that that is what's going to be most impactful, and that's going to be stuff that you can actually turn around and take with you into your business right away, right? And that those are the things that are really going to help you to live life like a mogul right now. Oh, you can have them talk about how to create contracts. Contracts is good. Not so much how to, but I'm going to tell you where you can find them and what kind you should have. So, where to find contracts, which ones to use. Man, law is so important. When I was in my MBA, there's so much stuff we don't know about the law. What's considered a legal contract, what's considered a binding contract. For example, do you guys know that the law says that if you buy a product, and I'm only talking about product, something you went into a store and you bought, if it's defective or it's not working or you don't like it or a button falls off, it does not matter when it happens. 5, 10, 15 years from now, the store has to take it back. That really cool policy we love at Nordstrom's that we think Nordstrom's is so cool for having, that's a law. That is not. There's no such thing as a store. So here's how it works. Stores have policies. The store's policy says that you can only return it in 30 days. The store's policy says that it has to be returned with the tag on it. The store policy says XYZ. The law says that if a product is sold and is returned for malfunction, break, blah, 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 that the store has to take it back. It does not matter when it is. It doesn't matter when it is. That's what the law says. And law supersedes policy. But most people don't know the law, so they go off of what the store's policy is. But really, that's not the law. So if ever you wanted to push something through, if something that pisses you off, it's 5 years later, and you want to take something back, and they say they can't, have your lawyer write up a paper. I do it all the time. Once you have a good understanding of how the law works, it is amazing this type of stuff that you can make happen. I had this karate company that was trying to get me for like $200, and I was like, no, I sent you guys this. They're like, yeah, well, we didn't receive it in time. That had nothing to do with me. I put it in the mail. It's dated the right date. You got it late. That doesn't have anything to do with me. I followed your direction. They were like, no, we're not giving you a refund. Hold on 1 second, boo. Let me look at my city council. Okay, let me write my city council note. Let me write my a business note, and let me go find the law code that says boop, 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 boom. Send them a message. Add that money back to my bank account in 7 days. Know the law. Understand contracts. Do not follow policy. Law is important. Law is important. We don't understand the law. We don't know the law, and it doesn't work for us. You know why people sue so much? Because they understand the law. You don't even have to be right. You just have to make a file and just make a claim. You know, that's why they take stuff out of your credit report. If you don't, what's the word? Appeal or make a stand, nobody cares. If it's on your credit report, it's on your credit report. Cool. I don't care. If you say it's cool, it's cool. Every 6 months, I dispute my credit report. Just because. Every 6 months, stuff come off. Why? Just because I wrote a letter. I don't even know if I'm right or wrong, but I will still be like, the world, the law, they just want to see if you care enough about the situation yourself to find out what's right. 9 times out of 10, the stuff that somebody's telling you is wrong. A policy is a policy. The law will supersede the policy. Half the time, especially where credit is concerned, somebody sold something and sold it to somebody else, and they sold it to somebody else, and now they put it on your credit report. Cool. Show me where I signed a contract with you. So let me tell you, I can't give you guys credit information. I cannot give you credit stuff because I'm not a creditor and I'm not a lawyer. So this is just me giving you information and stuff that I've done that worked for me. Again, I'm not a lawyer. You can't use stuff that I tell you because I'm not a lawyer. But here's the thing about credit. The only person that can put something on your credit report is the person that you signed a contract with. Now, here's the thing about credit. When you sign something in that small print, sometimes they will say that you owe us or the billing company that we sell the debt to. So sometimes they do say that, but you have to know that. So here's the thing: if you sign something and a company has that in their contract, they have to prove it. If you sign something and it's not in their contract, they have to prove it. Most of the times, you just sign something and the company will sell it off, and that debtor will call you and tell you that you owe them money, and so they'll be on your credit report, and you just leave it on your credit report because you knew you had a debt with this business, and now they sold it to here, so you just leave it on there, not knowing that they have to provide proof that you signed up for debt with that organization, or else they have to come off your credit report. Little stupid stuff like this really makes me upset because there's little stuff like this that you don't know about, and you'll just leave stuff sitting on your credit report just because you don't know. The law is crazy tricky. You have to take a little bit of time to understand it. Tell your son thank you for allowing us to have his mommy-son time, and we apologize. Laugh aloud. Oh, you can have them. Knowledge is power. I have a book entitled The Law in Plain English for Small Business. I'm going to check that out, Lisa. Exactly. They don't like when you challenge them. I took a debt collector to court and got a judgment first, and they were pissed. Absolutely. They just throw stuff at the wall because they don't think you know. They're praying that you don't know. George Jackson come in and talk to us. I'm going to check that out, Lisa. Exactly. They don't know. And they must prove it. Yes. And they must prove it in 30 days. Katani Brown, I'm glad you mentioned that. I'm wondering if it's the same for services. I'm trying to help a client get her deposit back because she and her fiance have decided to cancel their ceremony. They want to keep their deposit and charge them the full amount even though they had enough time to rebook that date. I know it, California, then you can't hold them. Check that. Check the law on that. I mean, people do crazy stuff. Even apartments. I worked in apartments a long time ago. And so I already knew this was the law. I moved out of my house. It was a rental property. I moved out of my house, and I moved out of my house like 15 days before the end of the month, and paid to the end of the month. And so I knew if they re-rented my apartment or they re-rented my house, that I didn't have to pay for it. And I learned this because I moved out of an apartment years ago, and they were like, "You're breaking your lease. You have to pay until the end of your lease." And you have to pay a fee to break your lease and pay to the end of your lease. And I was like, oh my God, I got to pay like 3 months rent. Like, that is crazy. So I went to a lawyer. I was like, what am I going to do? They were like, no, you don't. It's illegal for an apartment complex or a management company to collect 2 rents on one property. So you never should have to pay for the months that you did not live there because they're collecting rent on that same property. That is illegal. But nobody's going to tell you that. You know what they're going to do? They're going to take your money for the rest of that lease, and then they're going to turn around, rent the apartment, and take somebody else's money. Why? because you don't know that they are not supposed to do that. They're not going to tell you the law. You have to know the law. Shiesty. Just like if your car is repoed and they sell it and they must deduct the sale price, yes, from the balance you owe, yes. They'll tell you that. They will turn around and take your money. If you don't know, if you don't research, if you don't find out, you know how many people are getting got on a day-to-day basis because they don't know the law? They just go off what the business tells them. Or our policy says, now contract does trump policy. So if you sign a contract and the contract says that, yeah, you stuck in that. That's why it's important to read contracts. But nobody ever reads the fine print. I don't. We don't have time. It's really hard to read the fine print. And somewhere in that fine print, it may say, we're going to sell your debt and you're going to owe that person. It may say, some stuff's in contract it may say. But again, law trumps contract. If the law says that you cannot collect 2 rents, it doesn't matter what this damn contract says. Even if I sign this contract and the contract says I have to pay you 3 months rent if I move out, the law says that you cannot collect rents on 2 properties. Supersedes whatever the hell that contract says. I gotta go. Again, I could preach on this, but I won't. I'm gonna go help my son with his math homework because it is 10:30, and when it gets late, he gets he's not a willing participant when it comes to math, and then when it gets late, I get impatient. So it's like a battle of the wills, right? I'm irritated and impatient, and he's tired and ready to go to sleep. So I need to go and get with him real quick, real fast. But I am going to try to Periscope a little bit later and see if my technology is being my friend. I cannot believe that we had such a trying time getting on social media tonight. So I got all the information from the ladies. I'm going to see if I can get a little bit away in from the fellas. And then I'm going to start putting this together. I'm going to start putting this plan together. You guys stay tuned. We're going to do a social success portrait. I think you guys are really going to dig it. Isn't Blab and Periscope Twitter companies? Yes, they are both Twitter companies. They both were having issues. They are both having issues. Well, Twitter's having issues. I read someplace that Twitter's having issues. However, because I read someplace that Twitter's having issues. However, they have enough financing for like 503 years. So even though they're having issues, they have the finances to back them as they work through their finances. They both were having issues. Yes. Yes. All right, my dears. You guys are awesome. See you in the morning. Yes, I will see you in the morning. I'm actually going to be sending y'all some agenda stuff. That's what I'll be doing tonight. Tonight, I'll be working through my items, so when I show up for our meeting tomorrow, I don't show up empty-handed. I hate being the person that shows up with and they stuff don't be done. So I'll be doing that tonight. I will probably Periscope at some point tonight, you guys, if my Periscope works. If not, I will definitely be Periscoping tomorrow. And my Periscope works. So thank you guys for sticking with me, right? For sticking with me. You guys went with me from Periscope to Blab to Periscope to Google Hangouts. Y'all is ride or die. Mogul Tribe, we don't play. We stay in it to get it. For whatever reason, this information that y'all gave me tonight is golden. The devil is a lie. He did not want me to get this information. We about to do some big things. This information right here is liquid gold. I'm about to put some stuff together for you guys that will make it do what it's supposed to do. So thank you guys for following me all over social media town tonight to actually be able to pull this information out of you. I appreciate it. You say hi. Say hi so I can go.
Hi.
Come say hi to the people. Oh.
Hi, people.
Go away. Okay. I'm so happy I signed in. I've been quiet in the group lately. I have been too. You know what? Here's the thing about 31 Days Like a Mogul. 31 Days Like a Mogul pushed me to be productive every single day. Like I had to. And since I haven't had to, I've noticed my initiative to get in front of the camera has fallen. That's why I was like, no. I need a plan. I do not work well if I don't have a plan. And I cannot get in front of you guys and not have nothing to say. Like, I don't want to just get in front of you guys and talk about nothing. And if I don't got nothing to talk about, I don't want to talk. Like, I got so many other things to do. If I'm not talking about something that's going to enhance, improve, be an impact to you, I don't want to talk to you. And I don't mean that to be disrespectful or mean, but there's enough people jumping online talking about nothing. I don't want to be one of those people. So unless I have something to say, I don't get in front of the camera. So I had to figure out, what do I want to talk about? And it needs to be something that's important. And so that's why I wanted to talk to you guys tonight. Like, what do you need? So I don't just be sitting up here yapping, because I don't like to waste my time, and I definitely don't want to waste your time. So that's why. So I'll be getting back to more engagement and daily engagement and talking to you guys more on a daily basis based upon the stuff that you guys say you want to hear and the stuff that you guys need. So on that note, I'm out. Now, let's see how we end this. I'll talk to you guys later.